Hello everyone, I am Retro Anju, and as you can see, I got a little something special. My friend at Of Mice and Magic has graciously agreed to sell me this box of Homelands. Homelands was the first set I kind of discovered on my own without anybody telling me about or reading about. This was back in the day, and I found it in a video game store of all places, and I was like, oh, Homelands, it's Magic the Gathering? I've never heard of this before. Now, of course, I was not blown away by what I opened, obviously. I was later to determine how much of a joke set Homelands became. At the time, it wasn't... No, at the time it was bad. It was bad. But it's gotten worse over time with creature power creep and all that. There are still a few cards that are pretty good in it. That that stood the test of time, but not many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack open this box, and there are 60 packs inside. And I think I'm going to break this into 8 videos, where I'll open 5 at a time and use each one to give you guys a little bit more details on my upcoming live stream, where I will be cracking open a box of Ice Age that also came from Of Mice and Magic. There you go, Ice Age. Ice Age is a little bit more fondly remembered, mostly by me, since that was the big set when I first started playing and started buying on my own. But we're going to start with Homelands. We're going to do 5 packs. You're going to watch me pull open this seal right now, and I'm going to open 5 at a time. They are small packs, comparatively. And Homelands, it had cards that were rarer than others, but none were classified as rare. They were all uncommon. So you got 2 uncommons per pack, and the rest were common. And there are 35 cards from Homelands that are on the reserve list. So that means there are 120 chances for me to get all the reserve list cards from Homelands. Let's see if I can do it. I'll see if I can remember what they are and point them out when we get them. But here we go with pack number 1 from video number 1. And here we are. Funeral March. And of course, all the commons in these all had multiple artworks too, so it was another thing they did back then. Samite Alchemist, Ambush, Hungry Mist, Abbey Matron, and first uncommon will be Dark Maze. Second uncommon will be... Oh, nope, that was not that was not an uncommon. I am so sorry. Alright, here we are. First uncommon, Black Carriage, which is on the reserve list. I did not have before. There we go. Thank you. Then we have Sea Troll, which is not on the reserve list, but there it is. So 1 reserve list, 1 not. Not that anybody is clamoring for a Sea Troll reprint. Moving on to pack number 2. Mesa Falcon, which I believe was the first card I opened when I opened that first pack of Homelands that I found. Folk of Anhava, Ambush Party, another Funeral March, another Samite Alchemist. There is a Dry Spell, Evaporate, and Baron Sengir. So there we go. Another one reserve list, one not. Pack fresh Baron Sengir. I had a German one, but I did not have an English one, so that's nice to see. Got a black theme going on here. Let's see. There was also a theme in Homelands where, you know, Baron Sengir, I think he owned most of the world, and the forces of Sarah were trying to repel it. I don't know. But there was a lot of Sarah and a lot of Sengir in this set. Here we have an Anaba Shaman, Shrink, Jinx, Sengir Bats, Reef Pirates, Abbey Matron, Retribution, not reserve list, and Castle Sengir, also not reserve list. That's okay though. You know, everybody looks at these and they complain about how bad they are as filter lands, and yes, they are now. But keep in mind, back in the day, there was only one or maybe two cards, 2 or 3 lands that could give you mana of any color. City of Brass, Rainbow Veil, and I'm not really sure what else, but there was no 3-color lands. And especially with no real downside. So those were playable back in the day. Not so much anymore. Another Sengir Bats, another Hungry Mist, Torture, Willow Fairy, Anaba Bodyguard, Trade Caravan, Anzerin Ruins, there's a reserve list card, also I did not have, and there's another Tri-Land Wizard School, also not reserve list. Again, like I said, power creep. These things seem bad, but back in the day, especially when Magic was harder to find, you know, especially as a middle teenager, not being able to go to a whole bunch of places to get your hands on something where you could get 3 colors of mana was not terrible. Not like it is today. Dwarven Trader, Reef Pirates, Clockwork Steed. There's one of those cards that has stood the test of time. Merchant Scroll. Again, common. Serrated Arrows. Giant Albatross. Ace and Abbey, yet another Tri-Land. And Baki's Curse, which is on the reserve list. Also did not have. So, of the 5 packs, I have now picked up 4 reserve list cards, so that's nice. We'll keep a running tally on that. And once again, you know, this is leading up to a live stream. I have not worked out all the details as to when it will be yet, but more information will be forthcoming. So there we have it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. And leave me a comment. Tell me, what was the first pack you found on your own in the wild? Something you just came across and you're like, hey, I didn't know this existed. Does that happen anymore with the internet? I don't know. But it was a good feeling back then. So let me know. I want to hear your experiences. And as always, thanks for watching. Hi everyone, Retro Anju here with part 2 of my Homelands box opening. So we're going to pull out 5 more packs here. That's 5, right? 5? Alright, so last time I managed to pull 4 reserve list cards out of 5 packs. Think my luck will hold up. I think we'll start getting repeats. Let's start off with pack number 1 and see what we get. Let's hope this is not a theme for this video. Dry Spell. Joven's Ferrets. Aren't they cute? Anaba Shaman, Labyrinth Minotaur, Memory Lapse, Reef Pirates, Anhava Inn, and Hosder the Abbot, which is a reserve list card. Alright, we're getting off to a good start. Now, I think there's only one card in this set that's really worth money, so we're not going to get too excited here, but I'm slowly acquiring as much of the reserve list as I can get my hands on, so even the little ones like this, they make me feel happy when I get them. But here's a Giant Albatross, Dwarven Trader, Dark Maze, Reef Pirates, Alabon's Tower, Aeson Bureaucrats, Irini Sengir, and Joven's Tools. So no reserve list for that particular pack, but that's okay. Still got 53 more chances, right? Alright, moving on here. Greater Werewolf. God, I remember playing with this card so much back in the day. It's a terrible card. It really is, but I didn't know any better back then. We were just having fun. We played really slow decks back then. Trade Caravan, Torture, Anaba Bodyguard, another Dry Spell, Carapace, Retribution, and Root Spider. Ooh, so no reserve list that time either. That's not the end all be all. There's still cards that I haven't had. I don't think I've even seen Root Spider before, so hey. Also, it'd be fun to have a full set of Homelands. I have a full set of Fallen Empires. I think it's the oldest one I've got. And that's fun. We can do one with Homelands too, and hey, maybe Ice Age too later. We'll see on my live stream. Had a Torture, Aeson Bureaucrats, Coral Reef, Willow Fairy, Alabon's Tower, Cemetery Gate, Leeches, which is a reserve list card, and which is sad because poison counters are much more common nowadays than they used to be, and this is one of the few ways to get rid of them. And Serra Inquisitors. So speaking of live stream, if you've watched the first part of this video, you know that I'm planning on a live stream where I open up a box of Ice Age. Now I still don't know exactly when it'll be. Still ironing out the details, but I do know that I will have some guest appearances. Nobody famous, obviously. I'm not famous myself, so I can't really get any big names. But I will have a couple people here helping me out, give me some honest reactions from fans. And, you know, some of these people may not even have been born when Ice Age was printed, so that'll be a little bit of fun too, seeing their first reaction to some of these cards. But again, I will give you guys more information as I figure some more things out. I know it will be on a weekend. I just don't know which day or which date specifically yet. But I will let you guys know as I get closer. Alright, so last pack here for the 5 that I'm opening right now. Another Memory Lapse, another Cemetery Gate, Reef Pirates, Chandler, Ambush Party, Hungry Mist, Spectral Bears, also not reserve list, okay, that's fine, Raveka Wizard Savant, that is on the reserve list, so that's nice there. Alright, so we got 3 out of those 5 packs, so 7 total. That's That's not bad for 10 packs, is it? I mean, there's only 35. So even if I'm getting, one every 2 packs, that should still be enough to get me there by the end of the video, right? And I don't think I've had any repeats yet either, so that helps a lot. So there we have it. There's 5 more packs of Homelands. We are now a 1/6 of the way through this box. And we're going to keep plugging away at it because I really am enjoying this. Now, Homelands is one of the less fondly remembered sets, but it was a big part of my childhood, and that means a lot more to me than all the monetary value in the world. Ice Age, Homelands, 4th edition, heck, even Chronicles, as bad a rap as that's gotten because of the lasting repercussions, they all just have this special place in my heart. And so I like them, even if it's not making me any money. In fact, I'm absolutely actively losing money on opening these. That's fine with me. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments. Do you enjoy opening old packs? Or do you want value? Do you want the money cards? Which is your preference? As always, thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I'm Retro Anju, and I might just have a problem. So I have no new information for you about my live stream because I cannot help myself, and I'm making this video right on the tail end of the last video. I love opening these packs, and I can't stop. But here we are. This search for reserve list cards is just fun to me. It's fun to see all these old cards that I may not have actually even seen before. And finding some that I'd forgotten had existed, that's just fun for me. Is it fun for you guys? Is this little trip down memory lane fun for you? My memory lane, obviously, not yours. Oh, hey, look, it's Joven. Why this red dude has ferrets, not really sure, but, I mean, it is what it is, right? Carapace. Ebony Rhino. Ooh, look at that stat line. 4/5 trample for 7 mana. Yeah, creatures used to be really bad back in the day. Really, really bad. Hey, look, it's another sea troll. And a Winter Sky, which is on the reserve list. So that's nice. Yay, 1 for 1 now, this video. Moving on to pack 2. Alright, Annaba Shaman. Which, if you guys are paying attention, there's a big Minotaur tribe theme in this set. I guess can't use tribe anymore, can we? I'm not really sure why, but I think they've stopped using tribal. But there's a Samite Alchemist. Feast of the Unicorn. Shrink. Mesa Falcon. Willow Fairy. Believe it or not, 1/2 flying for 2 mana. That's really good back in the day. Really good. Beastwalkers. Oh, that's a reserve list card. That's nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. And Evaporate. There we go. Banding until end of turn. That's pretty bad. Alright then. So we are 2 for 2 with our reserve list cards. That's pretty nice. Alright, Abbey Matron, which is kind of a scary looking artwork there. Scary looking person. Hey, some Bureaucrats. Feast of the Unicorn. Alibun's Tower, Labyrinth Minotaur, Ambush Party, Abbey Gargoyles, and Wizard School. Yeah. Okay, so we struck out on that one. That's okay. Because, hey, can't have them all, can we? Not immediately. Moving on to pack number 3 of 5. And we desperately hurry not to think about me dropping that entire box open onto the floor. But we'll pick it up later. Singir Bats, Jinx, Carapace, Annabelle Bodyguard, which is a bodyguard, not a Minotaur. I mean, I'm sure that's been changed by now, but things were weird back in the day. So weird. Samite Alchemist, Headstone, Veldrain of Singir, that's a reserve list, and Giant Oyster, not reserve list. But that's a big pearl. Alright. So, we are 3 for 4. It's still pretty good. Still liking it. Still better than a 50% hit rate per pack. Moving on to the last pack of this video. Annabelle Shaman, Abbey Matron, slightly less scary looking than the other one we looked at. Cemetery Gate, Giant Albatross, Labyrinth Minotaur, Labrador Retriever, Willow Fairy, Marjan, which is reserve list, okay, and Mystic Decree, which is also reserve list. Alright, double reserve list pack. So we are 5 for 5. That was a good opening. I like that. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Help me try to grow this channel. Get it out there. As always, thanks for watching. Hey guys, Retro Anju again. I'm here with another opening of Homelands. I'm going to do 5 more packs from my box, which once again came straight from Of Mice and Magic, based out of Maryland. Thank you again, guy. You've been a very good friend to me, and you will continue to be my source for as much as I can possibly, purchase from you. So here we are on our reserve list hunt, also trying to get a complete set of Homelands. Can we do it from one box? I don't know. We have gotten, what was it, 12 now? Reserve list cards? Or is it more than that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yes, 12. I was remembering correctly. 12 reserve list cards so far. Out of 35 that are total in the set. I don't think we have gotten any repeats yet either, which is surprising, I think. Maybe just good randomization back then. Who knows? But here we are with pack number 1. And we'll see what we get. Alibun's Tower, Torture, Abbey Matron, Cemetery Gate, Ace and Bureaucrats, Dry Spell, Eron the Relentless, and Anhava Constable, who is not on the reserve list either. That's okay. We have gotten, honestly, more than I thought I would so far, so I'm not going to be discouraged yet. Like I said, there's 35 reserve list cards in Homelands. I had 60 packs here, each with 2 chances. Ambush Party, Carapace, Labrador, Shrink, Sarah Paladin, Dark Maze, Anhava Township, and Death Speakers. Ooh, okay. Well, we've just whiffed twice. That's not gotten off to as good a start as other videos in this series, but it'll be okay. I'm still having fun with this. Whether I reach my goal or not, I'm still not regretting cracking these open. Alright. Rotorotopter, Mesa Falcon, Sarah Bestiary, Cemetery Gate, Renewal, that's one I hadn't seen before, Memory Lapse, Sengir Autocrat, and Ice and Shade. Believe it or not, that was a really good card back in the day. Back when Swords to Plowshares was running rampant. Ice and Shade was a big creature. 5/5 for 6 was actually a lot better back that day than it is now. I mean, it's pretty trash now. I understand. But back in the day, it was a reasonable rate. Alright, here we have an Ambush Party, Hungry Mist, Dark Maze, Dwarven Trader, Folk of Anhava, Giant Albatross, Roots, and Wizard School. Okay, this is now getting concerning for me. We've had 4 packs. Nothing from the reserve list. But, yeah, no buts. That's concerning to me. Have I gotten everything I was going to get now? That's... well, it'll be alright. We'll deal with it. We still got a ways to go. Alright, Samite Alchemist. Leaping Lizard. Now, this has a story behind it. Back in my day, when we were walking uphill to school both ways in the snow, there was a rumor that in one of the upcoming sets there would be a card that was 13/13 that cost 1 mana. And it was going to be called Leaping Lizard. Of course, it was spread by word of mouth. The internet wasn't really a thing back then. And a lot of people believed it. And so this card, obviously not 13/13 for 1 mana. That would come out way later in Death Shadow, but that's another story. But this was a nod to that rumor. Leaping Lizard. So there it is. Feast of the Unicorn. Clockwork Gnomes. Shrink. Memory Lapse, Spectral Bears, and Sea Sprite. Oof! Oof! Whiffed on all 5. You know what? Let's make this a longer video and we'll do 5 more. I can't believe we had so many the first several videos. And now I have just completely whiffed. So we're going to do this extra special. Make the executive decision because I run the place. I'm going to do 5 more. If we still can't get a reserve list card, well, that'll be sad. I mean, I'm not disappointed because there were cards that I did not have for the set, which is helpful. But reserve list cards are a whole lot harder to get hold of. Alright, Temerian Fiends. There's a reserve list card. There we go. Finally got one. So was that first 5 packs I did on this video, was that a fluke, or were my first few videos all flukes? We'll see, I guess. Alright, Koshkin Keep, and Dwarven Sea Clan, which also on the reserve list. Alright, I guess we're back on track now. You know, I couldn't get one in every pack every time, right? But here we go. I promised you 5 more. We're going to do 5 more. Not going through the commons anymore because I'm sure we've seen all the commons by now. I'll stop on something that's really interesting. Alright, Sarah Inquisitors. And Anhava Inn. So, the only cards that are really worth anything in this set, like money-wise, are Koskin Falls. I'm sorry, Koskin Falls and Didgeridoo. So that's what we're really looking for here. But I already have a copy of each of those, so I'm not going to be too upset if I don't get one. Sea Sprite and Irini Sengir. Alright, so this isn't up to the par of my first 3 videos, but still better than the first 5 packs I opened on this video. So anyway, moving along. And Koskin Keep, this is not the card I was talking about. And Grandmother Sengir, there's another reserve list card. So there we have it. 3 reserve list cards out of 10 packs, which, not exactly the best rate, not exactly the rate I was hoping for. But that does bring my total to 15. 15 of 35, so I just need 20 more. 20 more out of the rest of this box, which still feels pretty full. I've done, what, 25 packs so far, so I should have 35 left. So can I get 20 reserve list cards, different reserve list cards, out of those 35 packs? Stay tuned. Same bat time, same bat channel. For those of you who also old like me. As always, thanks for watching. Hello guys. Once again, it is time to continue our reserve list hunt. Our Homelands full set hunt. So we're going to pull out 5 more packs. We're going to see what they give me. So far, I have gotten 15 out of the 35 reserve list cards from Homelands. I have 35 packs left to open, which gives me 70 chances of getting those remaining 20 cards from the reserve list. Wish me luck. Pack number 1. Again, we're not really going to go over every common because we've probably gone over everyone so far in this series. Drudge Spell and Primal Order. Gosh. Back in the day, Primal Order was one of the best cards. It was maybe not the most expensive card in the set, but pretty close. My, how times have changed. And yeah, back in that time period, $10 was a lot for a card. And I mean a lot. The most expensive card I owned back then was maybe $7. Of course, that's also back in the day when dual lands were $7. Should have stocked up on those. But I was so dumb back then. Did not understand mana bases. Oh, hey look, it's a Narwhal. That's a reserve list card. And Ace and Highway. That's also a reserve list card. All white creatures gain Planeswalk. Interesting. Off to a relatively good start here. Oop, oop. There's a Joven's Tools and Ice and Shade. Oof. I've gotten so many Ice and Shades. Not necessarily in this series, but I think I got 3 the last time I opened some Homelands. Just kind of tired of seeing it. It's one of those cards I really wanted back in the day, and now it's funny how things change. Oh, look at there. Rashka the Slayer. And Orcish Mine. Neither of which are reserve list cards, but still not ones that I had. I don't think I've ever owned an Orcish Mine, so that could also be said for many of the cards on this list, or on this video. I'm pretty sure I got a full set of commons now. Alright, there's an Aether Storm and Unhava Township. Alright, well that wasn't the worst in the world. The worst in the world was the last video I did that I ended up having to do 5 more because I didn't get any. So getting 2 that I didn't have before, that's pretty nice. Brings my total up to 17. I am just about halfway there then. Can I get the rest of them? When will I start getting repeats? These are the questions that need answers. And we will find out. You know what? Let's go ahead and do 5 more. Just because I'm in the opening mood now. 5 more. Alright. Can we get 5 more packs? Can we get more reserve list? So far, I feel like I've had pretty good luck. I've also gotten so many memory lapses. But you know, I think I've only gotten 1 merchant scroll. That seems a little... Oh, I hadn't opened a prophecy yet. Well, there's one. Ghost Hounds. And Unhava Township. Of course not. Of course no reserve list cards. Why would there be? But yeah, that's another interesting thing. Like, why am I still finding commons that I hadn't gotten yet? And why can't I get more merchant scrolls? Oh, Heartwolf. There is a reserve list card. I've heard of that card before. Can't say that I knew what it does. Doesn't look like it's all that impressive. A 2/2 for 4 mana with first strike, and it can tap to give target dwarf first strike and +2/+0 until end of turn. And if that dwarf dies, then so does Heartwolf. And only when attack or defense is announced. That's it's kind of an oddly specific ability. And I'm not sure what the lore behind that is. Does anybody know? Please, somebody comment and tell me why a wolf is giving dwarves extra power. Another Rashka the Slayer, and there is a Daughter of Autumn, which is also reserve list. Yay! Alright then. I am at 40%. Right? My math right on that. 4 out of 10, 40%. Really only 20% if you take into account there's 2 chances per pack. Alright. Ace and Crusader. That is the reserve list card. Ghost Hounds is not. Alright. I feel like we're clipping along at a pretty good pace. I feel like I'm both getting as much as the set as possible and as many reserve list cards as I can. It's actually going better than I thought it would. I may sound a little disheartened sometimes, but it happens. Oh, there's a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. That, you put a Minotaur from your hand into play. That's, it's a thing, I guess. Not sure where it goes, but I've heard there's a Minotaur deck or a deck that uses didgeridoo around. I haven't looked too far into it, but at least I pulled one of the money cards. Alright, there's an Orcish Mine and Abbey Gargoyles. So, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 were return, 6 reserve list cards out of 10 packs. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. That puts my total up to 21 reserve list cards. And keep in mind, I said there were 35 to begin with, and I'm pretty sure I still haven't gotten a repeat. So, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice randomization there, Wizards. You know how nowadays you kind of get the same rare 4 or 5 times in a box, and you may or may not ever see, a rare that you were looking for. It doesn't seem to be working that way with Homelands, so that's nice. It was also a much smaller set. I have gotten a lot of repeats on the non-reserve list cards, so it is what it is. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. If you know where I can post to get more exposure, to maybe get some more subscribers. So I want to grow the channel. I really do. The channel really is just for me to be able to look back and see pack openings for all of these old packs. But I really would like to grow the channel. I'd like to do more with it. I'd like to maybe start a Patreon, maybe start having contests where, I can select a random patron to win something. I want to do something. I want to do something more interactive. Everything I've done so far has been pretty passive. I just open packs and show you what I got. I do want to hear from you. I do want to discuss things with you. I want to reach out and find more friends, for lack of a better term. So let's see if we can make that happen. Hey guys, me again. Once again with the Homelands packs. I'll take them all from the same pile this time. 5 more packs. We have gotten, oh my goodness, I've forgotten how many reserve list cards we've gotten out of the 35. $21 out of the 35 I've opened so far. I'm trying to get them all. I'm trying to get a full set of Homelands. We'll see if I make any progress today. I have also not gotten a repeat of a reserve list card. So that's interesting to me. I've gotten repeats of uncommons that weren't on the reserve list. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, having a repeat of didgeridoo might be pretty good, but it doesn't help me get any closer to my goal of owning as much of the reserve list as I can. Not necessarily because I want to make money or I want to invest. I like to have things that not everybody has. Alright, Ghost Hounds is not reserve list. Forget is also not reserve list, but I haven't seen it yet, so that's an interesting card. It is a blue discard spell. Target player chooses and discards 2 cards from her hand. Huh. That's quite interesting. It's not Hymn to Torag because it's not random, but that seems very out of character for blue. It's 2 blue mana. Target player discards 2 cards. That's pretty wild. Alright. We have Broken Visage and Castle Sengir. Broken Visage I did not have before, so that's nice. Alright, moving on. Again, we're not going to go... Oh, Coral Reef. I hadn't seen that one yet. I'm not going to go through all the commons. Retribution and Joven's Tools. Speaking of repeats, there we are. Oof. Alright. Annaba Ancestor. That is reserve list. And Sarah Inquisitors is not reserve list. Yeah, you know what? I love opening these packs. I really, really do. It may be an addiction. Alright, Aeson Abbey and Rysorian Badger. Another reserve list. So, we're still making progress. That brings us up to 23. We will dig out 5 more packs. How many does that leave us with? Is anybody keeping count? Because I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That seems weird because I've been doing it in increments of 5, haven't I? Am I missing a pack somewhere? That's kind of odd. But, hey, it is what it is. I know I dropped the box and things scattered around, but I don't see them laying anywhere, so who knows? That seems quite odd. The box was not 100% sealed when I got it, but I don't think... I know the guy I got it from did not take one out, and it seems like it would be kind of odd to just take out 1 pack. And honestly, it wasn't so open that I think you would have been able to get a pack out. So that's just, I don't know, it's just weird. I'm probably, I don't know, maybe, let me know in the comments if you watched my videos, did I accidentally open an odd number of packs? 6 or 11 one time? That sounds like it might be something I would do. And that's probably the most likely scenario. Oh, Apocalypse Chime. Okay. That is reserve list. Sea Sprite is not. Alright. Chain Stasis, also reserve list. And Death Speakers, not reserve list. So we are up to what, 25 of 35 now? That seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. I kind of like Sarah Bestiary. I mean, I know that Arrest and Oblivion Ring especially are much better, but at the time this card came out, I mean, nothing else did that. Nothing else locked down a creature. Spectral Bears and Rashka the Slayer. I've seen her a few times. Oh my goodness. You know what else I haven't seen? I haven't seen another Merchant Scroll. I've only seen one of those. That seems a little odd too, doesn't it? Because it's not an uncommon, apparently. Irini Sengir and Aeson Abbey. No reserve list there. All right. Dwarven Pony, that is reserve list. And Castle Sengir. You know what? Since there seems to be only 14 packs left, is that right? 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, that's what I'm counting. We'll open these last 4, and we'll save the last 10 for another video, at which point I will reveal the date and time of my live stream, where I open the entire box of Ice Age with some other people around who may or may not have even existed at the time that Ice Age was printed. And we'll have some fun with that. Root Spider and Giant Oyster. That's no fun. Serrated Arrows. Abbey Gargoyles and Faraz's Ban. Hey guys, I don't want it to come down to, I said I need 19 more, no, I need 9 more. I'm at 26 of 35, I need 9 more reserve list cards. I don't want it to come down to having to get one in every pack. Also, I'd like another Merchant Scroll, that'd be nice too. Soraya the Falconer. There we go, there's a reserve list card. Evaporate, however, is not. But we're making progress. Still making progress. Not that many left. 8 more reserve list cards we need to find. Labratar. Oh, I dropped it. Now I'm a Labratar retriever. I hear your groans. I do. Closkin Falls. There we go. The other money card. Alright, and Giant Oyster. Alright. So by my count, that puts us at 28 of 35 reserve list cards. So, of the last 10 packs I have, which will be the next video, and the last one I do of this, we'll have to find 7 reserve list cards out of 10 packs. Think we can do it? It's definitely in the realm of possibility. Wouldn't give it good odds though. But it's okay. We've opened some pretty good stuff. We've opened most of the reserve list cards. And probably most of the set at this point. So there's not much left. But we'll see where it goes. And like I said, next video we will reveal the time and date of my live stream where I open a full box of Ice Age. And hopefully you guys can join me there. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let your friends know about me. Let's see if we can grow this channel a bit more. Hello everyone. This is Retro Anju, and this is the last of the Homelands box break videos. So far, I have gotten 27 of the 35 reserve list cards that were in Homelands. Got 10 packs left, hoping to get the last of them here. We'll see how that goes. For those of you wondering, yes, I promised information about my live stream. It is in the description below. So please join me for that. Should be a lot of fun. I'll have a special guest or two, and we'll be cracking open an entire box of Ice Age all in one go. That sounds like fun to me. But right now, let's get into Homelands. We'll wrap up this, pull this nostalgia train back into the station. Mixing up my metaphors and talking. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing this because I like opening these packs, and I'm not going to justify it anymore. Let's just get on with it. You're here for the cards anyway. Alright. Orcish Mine. Drudge Spell. Alright. Pack number 2 of 10. Got plenty of the commons. Still looking for another merchant scroll. I've only gotten 1 out of this box. There's a truce. That is reserve list. And Willow Priestess is also reserve list. So there we go. 2 out of the 7 I still need. Still looking for 4 more. So Willow Priestess, that's pretty nice too. Especially with the extra fairy support we've just gotten from Wilds of Eldraine. Tap, take a fairy from your hand and put it directly onto the battlefield as though it were just summoned. And target green creature gains protection from black, which is a lot less relevant. Truce is a little different. I mean, white card draw from way back in the day. I mean, we're getting plenty of white card draw nowadays, but to see it back as far as Homelands, I mean, come on now, it's pretty significant. Come on, Merchant Scroll. Nope. Alright, Unhava Inn, Wall of Kelp. That is, for some reason, reserve list. But, I mean, it creates little creatures itself. It's a 0/3 for 2 with Defender. And you can pay 2 more and make another Defender. You know, it's reserve list just because it was a rare in an older set, not because it's powerful or anything. Still, if you want to do make a little wall deck, I guess. Walls matter theme. I don't know. Alright, Fairy Noble. There's another reserve list. Death Speakers is not. So we only need 3 more. What do we need? We need Autumn Willow, Mammoth Harness. What else am I looking for in here? I can't remember. But we still need, what do we still need? 7 or 8? I think we still need 8. I should probably make notes. Might be a little more enjoyable for you guys. But the Fairy Noble is pretty nice too. Fairies get +0, +1. And you can tap them to give them all an extra +1, +0. It's not really nice, but fairy support is fairy support. Ice and Shade, nope. Sea Troll, nope. Oh, right. Sarah Aviary and Anaba Spirit Crafter. That's what we're looking for. We are almost there. Can we get a full set out of one box? That definitely an alien concept nowadays. But also, like I pointed out before, I haven't gotten any reprints yet. Oh, or repeats on reserve list yet, which is nice. I mean, a couple of them wouldn't be bad. The high dollar ones, you know, the $10+ ones wouldn't be bad. Not that there's many of those. I think there's 2, maybe. Mammoth Harness. There we go. And Roots. Alright, so we now have gotten 5 of them. I think 3 more now. Target creature loses flying if any creatures tend to block it. Yeah, apparently the creature loses flying and anything assigned to block or be blocked by that creature gains first strikes. That's pretty convoluted. Look it up on Gatherer. Oh, there we go. There's another Merchant Scroll. That's a good hit. Especially since it's common. Common. Alright, Aether Storm, and there's Autumn Willow. There she is. At one point, believe it or not, this was considered one of, if not the best creature in the game. She's a 4/4 for 6 mana with Shroud. And you can pay 1 green to allow target player to target her until end of turn. Not sure why you would do that, but you do. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got 2 more. Can we make it? We've got 2 packs left. Oh, there's another Merchant Scroll. That's good. Anaba Spirit Crafter. There we go. And Coast can keep. Alright, so now it's come down to the wire. It has come down to you, and it has come down to me. There is 1 pack left, 1 reserve list card that I have not opened yet. Will this have a Sarah Aviary in it? Let's find out. Oh my goodness. These old packs just fall apart. Alright. There it is. There it is. The last reserve list card I needed for this, and honestly the last card in Homelands. Got an entire set of Homelands in 1 box. It's unheard of these days. And, like I said, no reprints. No reprints. Why do I keep saying that? No repeats of reserve list cards. So, it came down to the wire, but we made it. All 35 reserve list cards from Homelands now in my possession, from 1 single box. Full set of Homelands also in my possession from 1 single box. Once again, thank you to Of Mice and Magic. for providing this to me. And I went through and double checked everything, and yes, I 100% opened an extra pack on one of my videos, and that's how I miscounted how many were left the last time. So I did get all 60 packs of Mice and Magic. You know, it warned me that the box was not completely sealed, but he definitely did not tamper with it. Absolutely did not. The math was my fault. 100%. Anybody in Maryland, see if you can't find of Mice and Magic. He's a pretty good guy. As it is, thank you guys for watching me, coming on this journey with Homelands with me, putting up with my rambling and my inability to speak correctly sometimes. And like I said, we are going to be doing a live stream of Ice Age. Check the description, figure out when it is. We'll be there. Love to see you. Love to hear from you. As always, thanks for watching.